Hey everyone, my name is Anthony Gingrossi. I'm the co-founder and owner of Dynamic Colors Inc., painting and restoration based in Evanston, Illinois, servicing Chicago and the North Shore. With me today, I have Fabian from Festool because we're going to talk about the exterior and interior preparation of your home if your home was built before 1978 and has lead-based paint in there. And the products that Festool have are fantastic to use in order to follow the EPA regulations. So Fabian, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, and then we'll kind of get into the products that we have displayed out here. And as you talk about it, I'll jump in and say how we use the product on a job site too. So
sure.
Fabian,
Fabian from Festool. Yeah, pretty much what we can help the customer or customers and also the contractors as well is to three main things: be more productive, protect the health of these people, increase the productivity, reducing the amount of time you're using to clean or finish in a specific job. For that purpose, we have a full system that normally will be working around these type of vacuums.
Okay.
Those are fully certified units, which is different than HEPA ready.
Right.
This is a fully certified unit which uses a double filtration system. It is a flat design, if you can see that here.
Let's go ahead and go. Yep.
It doesn't have the filter going down to the bucket,
Right.
Which is one thing that you may need to be careful when you're buying a vacuum. It's not just HEPA ready, meaning that you need to buy a separate HEPA filter
system, yep,
which normally will cost like around $150 to $200.
Right.
In our system, everything that is green has a function.
Yep.
So to change the main filter, which is the HEPA unit here, you just need to pull this green element here.
Pull it out.
You are ready to go.
That's very simple. Yep.
So flat design, you achieve the full capacity of the dust container here. We have a double filtration, as I mentioned. This is self-filtering back.
Yep.
All the dust will be captured here, and then the bag is a collapsible bag.
Okay.
Meaning when you're working, the bag will inflate, and then when you turn the vacuum off, it will collapse all the dust that was accumulated in the different areas of the bag.
Okay.
Helping you to achieve the maximum capacity.
Okay.
All the unit is perfectly sealed, so you don't have any risk of leaking any of the lead or silica or any potential harmful dust that you're working with.
So how does one go about cleaning the product? Cleaning this? How do they cleaning the filtration if they're going to do it, or cleaning the bag, or what's the replacement? How often they have to replace the bag or the filter system in it?
It always depends how much you're sanding.
Yep.
Let's say if you're sanding just
let's say it's a painting contractor like myself in my business, and we're using this daily.
I would say pretty much once per month if you're just doing like small patches.
Right.
Once per month, maybe you will be able to change the filtering bag that's inside. You can get packs of 5 at the different stores. Yep. And that would be plenty enough for more than half of a year. One of the interesting things is that the vacuum itself can work with any of the tools that we offer. Okay. We have one main hose, which is this actually the new model. It is a braided hose that helps to avoid any avoids to get caught into any corners that you'll be working with. Right. Helps you to maintain also a nice and flat surface wherever you're working. Okay. If you're working with in a second floor and your main vacuum is on the first floor because you need to be working in a staircase or whatever. Yep. This type of hose is kind of the new type of system will interlock each other. So you don't need to have any extra connectors, anything. The new hoses will be able to connect.
So if you just buy another hose, that's what I was going to ask you. You buy the hose, you don't need a connection. You can connect it and go work 20, 30 feet up on a ladder.
And you go up. You go. Also, one of the nice things is that if you are just finishing working with your tool, which normally will trigger when you turn, let me just explain that to you. You have 3 options here. Yeah. 0 means off. Manually, you can turn on manually. And auto means that whenever you have connected one tool to your vacuum, when you trigger the tool, you will be able to turn both at the same time. Okay. Meaning that you will be capturing the dust at the source when you're sanding. At the same time. Okay. We have on this specific model, or 3 different models, is CT 26, 36, and 48. Okay. you have this extra accessory here.
Yep.
It's a Bluetooth model that you can control your vacuum from the tip of your hose to turn on and off, especially if you're doing chrome molding work.
Yep.
And on top of the cabinets, there's some dust and you want to clean that specific space. You don't need to go down and up again.
You just do it from up there. That's
do
cool.
it from there, and you increase your efficiency right there.
Cool. You briefly touched about when we started talking here about health.
Yep.
Concerns. So I work with a lot of families that live in old homes along the North Shore. What benefit does this tool have, or using this specific tools here have, to make sure that if there are kids in the house, if the contractor is using this correctly, that it is capturing all of the lead-based paint, dust, debris, everything inside there. So, you know, if there's somebody out there that hires a painting contractor and their house is built before 1978, and that painting contractor tells them that they're an EPA, let's say, certified company, and they show up to their house, they start working, and they attach a shop vac start sanding away, and they're trying to suck it up with the shop vac. Obviously, that's not the right way to go. So what benefits does this product have here, and how do we use these products here in conjunction with the vacuum here to make sure that we're protecting the kids in the house?
Well, it's very simple. When we say health protection is one of the main things. Yep. We do it in two different ways. One for the family that is living in that specific house, or people working on that office, or people staying on that hospital. Mm-hmm. So the way we control that dust is through this type of vacuum and through the tool itself. Okay. Everything is being engineered to be able to work together. The filtering system here will capture up to 99% of the dust that you generate. Okay. Meaning that it's not just the vacuum, it's also the tool. The tool itself has been designed to put air into the surface that can generate a cycle of dust going into the specific dust port here to be captured through the vacuum.
So you're saying it's coming through here? Where is the dust being attracted? Where is the dust going through the tool here and into the system? How is it capturing it?
The tool itself have a different holes in the sanding path here. Yep. It's not just sucking in all the dust; it's also putting air into the surface that you're working with to reduce the heat, and also to make sure that you are able to move the tool when you're sanding. Okay. As far as you keep the sander flat to the surface, you will be able to capture all the dust that you generate. Right. Which is what sometimes we made the mistake when we're sanding, tipping the tool to make sure that you are taking off faster on a specific spot. Yep. The way that we need to sand is you need to let the sanding paper doing the work and keeping all the surface flat to make sure that you capture all that kind of harmful dust. It's not just protection for the family that lives there, it's also protection for the people who is using the tool as well. This type of tool, any type of Festool tool that spins, will have a brake, a safety brake, or a brake that will help to stop the path. When you stop the machine, the path will stop. When you're sanding, sometimes you're just changing the disc right away. And if you're using a normal, people will call it DA or eccentric sander. Yep. Normally they will trend to spin really fast, and you need to wait until slows down. Yep. Either if you put that against the wall that you are finishing, you will have a mark. If you put your finger in it, you can cut yourself. Right. So thinking on that, we have a braking pad here that have carbide inserts to make sure that when you stop the tool, it will stop the path. It won't spin anymore. Immediately? Okay. So that's also kind of protecting the health of people that is using that.
So what is this tool used for? What's the ideal use for this? Is it
sanding?
Sanding, but is it just sanding? Is it sanding patch? Is it sanding exterior layers of paint? Is it just more smoothing out? Is it for removal?
The tool itself is a sander. Yep. It's a brushless sander with a low profile, low vibrations. It will help you to achieve the super nice, smooth surface. Okay. It can be in drywall. It can be preparing a cabinetry. It can be preparing any surface that needs to be painted, stained, or finished in a nice way without any swirl marks. Right. The key factor is selecting the abrasive you're working with to the specific application you're using. Yep. So this is a general purpose sander that will help you to achieve a super smooth surface and prepare the surface to be painted. Right. The tool that we have in there it can achieve exactly the same option, but this is pretty much a three tools in one.
Okay.
You have a fine sanding mode and a rough sanding mode.
Okay.
And also you can polish with this specific model.
Cool.
The fine sanding mode is also a eccentric movement that makes small circles. And the rough sanding mode is a very aggressive mode that is doing these small circles eccentric and also rotates at the same time.
Okay.
Meaning that you can replace any belt sander with this type of equipment.
Right.
It functions with a gear metal inside that will make this movement, removing the material really fast.
Right.
And at the same time, it will capture all the dust that you are
Same
carrying.
thing. So it operates the same. So is this, you have a sanding pad on here right now?
Yeah.
This is what it looks like without, yeah.
It is pretty much the same
So
technology.
put it, yep.
Yep. This is a super hard pad. We have 3 options normally in the different pads. You can choose between 3 different options.
Okay.
Super soft, medium, and super hard, depending on the type of surface you're working with.
Right.
If you're working with a surface that is a little bit wavy and you want to keep that waviness or that texture on the surface, you use a super soft pad. You can also include any extra interface pad to create that specific effect.
Okay.
If you want to keep something super crisp, flat, you use a hard one.
Okay.
You will remove any
Waviness
or whatever. You will be making that super flat. And the black one, which is not here, that is an all-purpose type of sanding pad.
Okay. So speaking of the pads here, what is the lifetime of one of these pads? Say it gets daily use. How often do you have to change this pad out?
As far as you keep using the proper sanding paper,
Yep.
and not creating some heat on it, it will last. I mean, I've seen customers that are doing just sanding 8 hours per day, and it lasts maybe like 8 months, just one pad.
Right.
But they are not. They are making sure that it's always clean.
Right.
That is. It can be. Yeah. I would say probably pretty much
6 to 8 months, somewhere in there.
6 to 8 months.
Okay.
Depending how you use it.
Right.
The more you use it, the more you will be able to take care of the pad itself.
Okay. Right.
It can be replaced anytime. So.
Okay. Cool. What do we have here? Tell me what this. What's this big?
So,
I think I know what it's for, but let the people out there know what we use this for.
Same principle, capturing the dust when you're sanding. Specific, if you're doing a lot of drywall, let's say you are removing popcorn from ceilings or from walls or whatever, you use this type of tool. It's a 12-inch sander. It rotates, and it will just help you to achieve a better, flatter, and smoother surface faster.
Right.
The way you operate this is a very easy to use. It will be just helping you to remove the material really fast. The hose will be attached on the back, and pretty much it will focus to remove drywall imperfections. And we have 2 models. We have the classic one. We call it Planex.
Right.
This is the plug-in, the easy model. It's a plug and play.
Okay.
And we have another one, which is the classic one that will be able to achieve. It has an extra section that can help you to achieve higher ceilings.
Right. What do you think, about 10 pounds? What do you think this weighs?
Probably a little bit less than this. I think it's like 8 pounds.
8 pounds. Okay. It's not too heavy.
Yeah.
There's such a big piece there.
Yep. Another point. Any of the tools. If you decide to go with Festool, you get 3 years warranty.
Okay.
Bumper to bumper.
Right.
Includes normal use, which is something that other normal companies won't ever include.
Right.
We pretty much don't ask any questions. If the tool have any issues within the first 3 years, you guys need to call us or go online. You make the service order. You receive a shipping tag. We pay for shipping too. You send it back to Indiana, and it will be back. Pretty much 24 hours will take to be repaired and back into your shop.
And with that being said, I mean, we've been using Festool for years and no problems. Haven't had to return any of them or request something within a 3-year time frame. We've had to change out pads regularly because we use them all the time, but other than that, we haven't had to use it. These are great. This is a great system to use, as I started this conversation, on houses that are built before 1978 with lead-based paint. It's vitally important. You're going to have to prep the room properly, You're going to have to plastic off all the openings. You're going to have to plastic off the vents. Make sure you take care of the floors. Make sure the workers are in their overalls with their masks on while they're using this product. You still want to take all the necessary steps to make sure that the workers are safe and the homeowners and the children in the house are also safe. But this is a great product to use that's on the market now to use for houses with lead-based paint, other than some of the other products that are out there right now. Is there anything else that you would like to add, Fabian, regarding that?
I think
product?
just surface preparation is a very key
Yep.
part of any paint project. If you do the proper steps, you will be able to achieve the high quality that you are looking for.
Right. Yeah. And I know I talked about some interior, but this is also important exterior too, because when you work on the outside of the house and you have a lot of loose paint that can be chipping and flying around, and you have close proximity of the homes next to you or in front of you or behind you, you need to make sure you're using a product that can capture most of that. You have to prep up your surface area below it and around it, but you also want a product that can help you as much as possible. So as you talked about, there isn't time wasted after the job going around picking up paint chips and stuff like that. And then the neighbors that have kids are also protected from anything.
So as part of helping you to be safe, yourself and the people who is around that, it's also helping you to do it faster.
Right.
Doing the proper steps will be by far faster than
faster
and secure for everybody.
Right.
Yep.
Thank you, everybody. Hope you found the information helpful. Anthony Gingrossi with Dynamic Colors, and this is Fabian with Festool. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.